Hey everybody, I'm Alex.
And I'm Chris.
And welcome back to our channel.
So for today's video, it's pretty exciting because we went on our social media, websites, platforms, whatever. We went on social media and asked our viewers, friends, and family basically just ask us questions. And we'll answer them. So this is like our first kind of Q&A, right?
Yes.
I know we did the boyfriend tag before, but this is just kind of like a Q&A of questions that you guys asked us and that we are really excited to answer. So,
yes. Also, if you are not following Life with Alex and Chris on Instagram, what are you doing with your life, man?
what are you doing? Like, exit out.
Like,
go follow us.
Go
come
follow
back.
us, and then come back.
Come on, guys. Like, really?
We'll wait.
And the link is in the description, so just click right down there.
Go ahead. All right.
Right down there.
We'll even wait for you.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
You lost my hair.
I really do. I'm obsessed with your hair. And everything else.
That feeling is definitely mutual.
All
Hey guys, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Hope you are following us on Instagram.
Yes, don't you feel so excited because you're a part of our life now?
Yes.
So awesome.
And you can like
Interact
keep
with us.
up with us, like all of our updates, you know, just talk with us and all that cool stuff.
Like, I promise we're nice people.
Well, he is.
Most of the time.
Alright, so do you want to get these questions started?
Yes. So our first question comes from an awesome Instagram follower and YouTube viewer.
Mike
question
060614.
I hope you're okay with us saying your name on here. So for our first question, one of our loyal subscribers on Instagram and YouTube, hope you're following us along, hope you're following along with us, asked, do we have any tattoos? Now you can answer that one first.
I do not. Eventually, I think I would like some, but not for a while. I'm a bit indecisive.
I actually have one. I have a tattoo right here. It's a best friend tattoo. Unfortunately, that friend and I aren't really in each other's lives anymore. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. I kind of am thinking about getting it covered up. Just because, like, it doesn't really, there's nothing, you know, nothing against her. I love her and I wish her all the best, but there's just a lot of stuff in her life that I don't necessarily agree with. So, but, you know, once you get a tattoo, you start getting the itch for more. And of course, I want more. I just don't know where yet.
How old were you when you got that tattoo?
I was actually, I think, 18 or 19 when I got this. And I'm 26 now, this upcoming. I will be, November 24th. So yeah. So, that's the only one I have.
Yeah.
So you read the next one?
The same guy who asked us if we had any tattoos, Mike, he also asked which one's the more ticklish one.
I feel like that's a really oddly common question in the gay community. I don't know why. But I guess we'll answer it for you. Yeah, it's definitely Chris.
Yeah, it's definitely me. It's kind of annoying. Like, how ticklish
I think you, like, sometimes get frustrated because you're, like, trying to tickle him. I'm just like...
I'll try to tickle him and then, like, nothing happens and I'm like, eh.
But sometimes when you catch me off guard.
No, I found that one spot.
Yeah.
And then I was like, whoa. And you're like, yeah.
And then, then he didn't stop. He kept doing it.
And then I kept it. I'm like, yes, I'm making up for last time. But yeah, that is our answer. So yes, I'm the more ticklish one.
Yes,
I'm like
true.
really, really extremely ticklish. Like sometimes I'll giggle, like even at the thought of being tickled. Like if you know, like if I was being tickled and then you like went to tickle more, but you didn't actually touch me. I'm like, no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yep. There's that question.
So, to Britzko from our Instagram, thanks for following along, asked, what inspired you to start a YouTube channel? That's actually a great question. For me, it was, I actually have a personal YouTube channel and so does Chris. I am Alex Agoraphobia and you are?
Camera Kid 92.
So, one of the things that we kind of established when we first got together is I like to entertain people, and with all the issues that I'm actually going through with my agoraphobia and my anxiety, I figured it would be a good platform for me to help others with the issues that they might be facing, but also help entertain them at the same time, because I do find that laughter is the best medicine.
I definitely agree.
Mm-hmm. And how about you?
Well, I've always loved making videos. I've always loved YouTube videos, you know, just like,
And he's great at it.
that's been, oh, thank you. that's always been like my passion, just
Right.
kind of making videos. And I never really had anybody to do it with before when I did Camera Kid 92. And then he was doing YouTube, and I just kind of ran it past him like, hey, would you want to do a collaborative couples YouTube? And he was all for it, and it's so great. Like, he makes the best video partner, and it's just absolutely amazing, and I love making videos with him. But another thing, it's kind of more for myself and for you too. I think this channel would be great for us to look back on our life and like where we've been and where we are now. Like, it'll just be a great way to reminisce on everything. So
Right.
that's kind of like my whole reasoning behind our YouTube channel. And plus, I enjoy watching like other couples on YouTube. You know, seeing them just
Me
go
too.
on adventures and stuff.
Mhm.
I mean, I never see us like daily vlogging because I heard that's
No.
really like strenuous on
No.
relationships.
It's a fun little side thing that we could play around
Yeah.
with, but I would never make it a full-time thing just because,
Yeah.
like, I feel like...
It's a lot.
Yeah, it is, and I feel like I love you too much
Mhm.
that I would never want anything to get in the way of us,
Yeah.
you know? Like,
Well,
us
because
being us.
there's times when, you know, I'll come down for the weekend and we won't film any videos just because
Right.
it's like we kind of want to spend time with each other and, you know,
Right.
go do stuff.
Right.
Because, you know, it takes time to sit in front of a camera and talk. But
Plus all the editing and things
the
like
editing, yes, the
Yeah.
redos, because, you know, Lord knows we both like definitely lots of bloopers.
Yes.
But yeah,
Yes. Yes.
that's definitely, I'd say, the reasoning behind our channel.
Mhm. Yes. Okay.
So this next series of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 questions.
Good on you,
Yeah,
Craig.
Craig.
That's
Our-
awesome. I love questions. I'm
Yes,
not even
me
being
too.
sarcastic. I'm being dead serious. Thank you.
These questions are all from my friend Craig. He's actually from the UK. I met him online through like YouTube. He was watching my Camera Kid 92 videos on the Prometheus movie.
Okay.
I think I did like a review on it, and that's how he found me. And then, yeah, he's just been my friend ever since. But yeah,
Very cool.
so one of his questions, the first one is,
We're gonna go through all of them.
yes, have you guys ever used makeup?
Yes.
He has. Yes.
I have.
So, alright,
So, yeah,
here's,
alright, so that's-
here's a picture of Alex. What picture is this of? Tell
This
our viewers.
was me Halloween a couple years ago. I wanted to be Kris Jenner.
But you just kind of look like a granny. No offense.
A little bit. A little bit.
But yeah, I've never tried makeup. Just, you know, I don't know. Never really had an interest. But I definitely, like, respect the art, because it's definitely
Oh my
an art.
gosh! Like, if you go on YouTube and you watch people do makeup tutorials,
Jeffree Star.
oh,
Love
he's
him.
so talented. I love
Jeffree Star.
Love him.
Yes.
Yes, I
Like,
love
he's
Jeffree
just
Star.
an incredible
Oh.
person overall.
And I like to watch James Charles sometimes too.
Yes.
Hi sisters. Hi sisters.
I love him. We
My
share the
sister's
same
joke.
birthday.
Yes, that's true. You
Yeah.
do.
May 23rd.
And I share the same birthday with Miley. No, I'm the day after Miley Cyrus.
You're the day after Miley Cyrus, and I'm the same birthday as James Charles.
We also have the same birthday as Ted Bundy. Anyway, so the next question our awesome fan Craig asked us is, who is more bossy?
I feel like I am.
I feel like you are too.
I'm sorry.
No. It's actually, it's funny because like I feel like you're like the more bossy of us, and actually the funny thing is the next question is who's more laid back, and I feel like it's me because when stuff kind of goes wrong, I'm just like, because I used to be
Yeah.
like really high strung, and that's kind of why I've had a mental breakdown, and I've kind of gone like, you know, I've kind of focused this past 2 years on my mental health, is because like I'm learning to, when things go wrong, just breathe, let it roll off your back.
Goose Faba.
Goose
Faba.
Let us know where that's from. Come on, you know it. We all know you know it. Anyway, so yeah, I've learned to not take things so seriously. If something goes wrong, it's okay. It's a temporary situation. It's not everyday life. It's not forever. It's okay.
Mhm.
So.
But yeah, I'm the more bossy one. You're the more laid back one.
Mm.
And I mean, like, I don't try to be like, oh yeah, do this, do that. But
No.
like, I try to like motivate you, because
Yes.
there's times where I feel like you're just not feeling it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you're just like, like I don't.
And it's
wanna-
actually good because I feel like if I didn't have that, I feel like I wouldn't be where I am today, which is a lot farther than I used to be for sure. So,
You're so sweet.
I'm just honest.
So the next question my friend Craig asked us is, what is one little thing that you dislike about the other?
The one thing I honestly dislike about Chris is that you're very hard on yourself. And I feel like you kind of put a lot of pressure on yourself. And when things don't go the way you want them to, you're kind of just like, really, you kind of beat yourself up a little bit.
It's true.
So,
I have
but
to work on that.
physically, personality-wise, there is not one thing I don't love about him. I absolutely love everything about Chris. You know, I'm gonna marry you one day. My sister told me that today.
What'd she say?
She's like, I can tell you're gonna marry him one day.
Aww.
Yeah. So you heard it here first.
Aww. You're so sweet. One thing I dislike about you is I feel like it's kind of the same but different, where like a lot of times when you try to share things with me you're excited about, you're just like, oh, like I'm not boring you, like, oh, I'm sorry, like you're very like apologetic for like expressing your interest and stuff.
Right.
But like I love hearing you talk about stuff you're interested about, because I love seeing you happy and excited, you know?
Well, the reason for that, if I could explain for a minute,
Sure.
is actually I come from a car-loving family, and I've been told that my car love is almost a borderline Asperger's level. I've actually had people ask if I had Asperger's at one point, because that's all I
Really?
talked about. Yeah, that's all I talked about was cars. That was the one thing I kind of could relate to with my family, because you know I didn't really care about sports. I wasn't like a big sports person, so I feel like cars were like that kind of thing I could, you know, talk to my uncles and my cousins about. But you know, not everybody was like, okay, yes, let's talk about cars. Like a lot of people in my family, and I honestly, God, don't take this personally. I think it was funny. Like looking back now, I think it's hilarious. But they'd be like, okay, let's stop talking about cars for just an hour, and I'm like, okay.
Aww.
So you know, that's why I'm always like, am I annoying you?
Yeah, because like, yeah, you do it a lot.
I know, because I feel like
There's
I'm
one
always
more
talking
thing.
about cars and RVs.
There's one more thing I dislike. It's when you fall asleep for like 5 hours, because I miss you. There's times where like he'll just disappear for like 5 hours. And I'm like, I miss him.
Yes.
When you like take those long naps.
I do. I actually, it's so funny. Like I'll take a nap, and especially now, I'll take a nap and I'll wake up and be like, what year is it? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like so discombobulated by the time I wake up,
Yeah.
because it's like pitch black outside, and I'm like,
And then you're like, oh, sorry, babe, I fell asleep for a little bit. I'm like, a little bit? This is like most of my work day.
yeah. I've actually always been an insomniac ever since I was little. I used to have the hardest time falling asleep, and
Yeah, your sleep schedule is very whack.
yes, like I'm pretty much like on 4 hours of sleep most nights.
Oof. God.
And sometimes I fall asleep during the day. So, much to Chris's dismay.
Yeah. I love him so much, and like I'm kind of obsessed with him. So it's like I won't talk to him like all day, even though I'm like, oh, don't be clingy, and then I'm like, love me, give me attention, I need attention, constant attention, because I'm clingy.
I love it. I really do. I'm not gonna lie, I really do. I love it. Everything about you.
Okay, so the next question from Craig.
I have to say, Craig, I'm really enjoying these questions. because
Yeah,
you're kind
these
of
are
like
some great questions.
you're kind of like asking the yin to the yang to the questions.
Yeah, I love it.
That's awesome. So please ask more of them. What is the main thing you love about the other? Your personality, how kind you are. Like you just have this kindness about you, and you're just like
you
so
have
sweet.
like a warmth and like
Aw.
care.
Really?
Yeah, and you're so like, from the day I met you, like talking to you, like I just felt this connection, and like talking to him, no matter how much time I have, it's never enough. Like,
Yeah, I actually commented like a minute ago. I was like, wait a minute, it's 10 o'clock already? So, yeah, time unfortunately with you flies.
the main thing I love about you is your heart, just because like you're so caring and sweet, and like just everything. Like I just love everything. And then you're so good looking too. I mean, like, look at him. Come on, look at him. He's freaking catch. Like, I like put that reel out there and I reeled him in. I was like, yes, 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 yes. And now I have him.
Forever and ever.
And even after that.
Even after that.
Okay, so the next question from Craig. How did you two meet? We met on OkCupid. It is a dating app, and it's funny because for me, I joined on May 9th, and I've never done dating apps before that. Like, I was so scared. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it. Why not? Joined on May 9th. On May 10th, I had a like from him, and the rest is history.
I know, it's actually funny. I was just about to delete mine, and I came across Chris's profile, and I was like, oh, he's cute. So I swiped right, and
I'm so glad you did.
I haven't looked back.
I know, because it's funny, because like, I was only like a day in on OkCupid.
I was like, it's so funny to think that if I didn't swipe right, and I literally just clicked off, and I was done forever.
That's so scary.
I know.
Like, that's scary, like thinking about, like, I get, like, I feel, like, anxiety, like, thinking about that.
Well, here's the thing, and this is the way I look at it now, is that it's fate.
Mm-hmm.
I was meant to find you. You were meant to find me. Like, we were meant to be together.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're my person. Forever and ever.
And even after that, baby.
Even after that. So, our next question from the awesome Craig is, what is your perfect date? Perfect date.
Perfect date. I mean, right now, since you're dealing with agoraphobia, it's not like we can really go out and stuff, which I'm fine with. I mean, we've been going to stores and stuff more. But honestly, I mean, I would say for me, like, a perfect date is just, like, relaxing at home with some movies and some good food. Like, no schedule to follow. No. Just us.
Perfect date, actually, Chris and I have had a perfect date in my eyes. We were at Walmart, or we were at the store, I forget what store we were at, and afterwards we ordered Chinese, and it wasn't the last time, it was the time before that. And we had Chinese, I love Chinese food, so does Chris. And we came here, we ate dinner, we came in here, watched TV, watched movies, fell asleep together, and then woke up together the next morning. And that to me is just perfect. I, honest to God, like, with Chris, honestly, any time is perfect. Like, we have had moments where it's been, you know, scary because panic attacks, but there's, as cheesy as it sounds, there's nobody I'd rather have this life with than you.
So, oh God, I love him.
I'm just being honest.
So, the last question from Craig. What is the one memory that stands out from all about you both? So I guess the one memory...
I know which one you're going to say.
Well, for me, I mean, like, there's a couple, like, ones that really stand out. Where we first met in person, that first time, and it felt so crazy, because, like, I felt like I wasn't in my body.
Yeah, me neither. It was like an out-of-body experience. It was weird.
Yeah, like, it was like, because we were talking, it was like about a month. We were talking just, you know, after we met on OkCupid, we texted, FaceTime, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, like everything, like all day, every day. Twitter, yes. So then when we finally met in person, I was just like, wow, you're real. Like, I was so used to talking to him like a little box, you know, like that big. So, like, seeing you 6'2" in person.
Yeah, I'm actually taller than Chris, but the reason I slouch when I sit because I have a curved spine. So that's why it looks like I'm shorter.
I know, I always look taller, but he's actually taller than me. I'm 5'11", he's 6'2".
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the one memory. Another great memory is when we first went to a store together. Like, I had that same feeling, like, I was shook the whole time. And I remember I was, like, happy crying.
Shook.
I was shister shook. I was happy crying. I was shister crying. Like, shister tears were coming down because I was sister shocked.
Sister shock.
But yeah, like that is another great memory. Just because like, you know, when I first met him, he wasn't even leaving the house.
Right.
So when we get to that point, we went to stores, and I was just like, oh my god, like we're at stores.
It's actually really funny because my sister said to me today, she's like, you know, I could tell you're gonna marry Chris. And I said, really? And she's like, yeah. And I said, why? And she's like, because he's the one that can get you out of the house. And I'm like, wow, yeah, that's true. And she's like, you know, I feel differently about him. And he's, and like my mom, oh my god, my mom actually said to me the other day, no lie, I love him like he's my son.
Aww.
But obviously, you know, she's like, obviously my son-in-law, but,
Yeah.
but she just,
Yeah.
she loves you.
I love your family. Like the
Awesome.
family that I've met so
They love
far. Love your mom, love your sister, your dad. I met your grandmom too.
And if I know my family well enough, they're watching this and saying, what about us? I am going to have you over soon, I promise.
I think we were talking about having them over for your
Yeah,
birthday.
my family, like, you guys are, like, planning on coming over without me even knowing it. And I'm like,
Well, because,
oh,
like,
okay.
your family, like, we're talking on Facebook and stuff, and they all want to meet me. I really want to meet them, too.
Yeah.
And
So,
my
like-
family really wants to meet you. Like,
So, like, they all planned to come to my house, but nobody said anything to me. So I was like, wait, what? Okay, cool. Like, honest to God, yes. Totally fine. I think we're going to plan something for my birthday, which is in
a couple weeks.
a couple of weeks. Less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
What's today?
Today is November 8th.
So, yeah, coming up. November 24th. I'll be 26.
Not sure when this video will be uploaded, but yeah.
Oh, well, whenever this video is uploaded.
Yeah.
Just add that time.
So how about you? What's one memory that stands out for you?
I have gum, and that's all I'll say.
Oh. Oh, God.
No, honestly, one of the best memories for me has just been, it's so funny because I feel like whenever I say this, and I know this sounds so like cliche, but I feel like whenever I think of a good memory, there's always a memory that tops it. Like, always an upcoming memory that tops it. Like, I feel like just having you here and knowing that you're by my side and having us watch movies and just, you know, relaxing, because, you know, you and I are two, like, really laid back people. We're not like, oh my god, we have to do this all the time. Like, we're just very calm and laid back, and I feel like every memory with you, every time with you, really, it creates a great memory. So
Yeah.
I've been told I'm very hallmarky, but I'm just really honest. Like,
He's sweet.
that's just honestly how I feel. Like,
I'm gonna get diabetes from how sweet you are. Alright, well those were all of Craig's questions, so thank you again, Craig.
Yes.
You're awesome. These questions were really good.
yeah, like, definitely leave us some more, because
Yes,
I like your
please.
questions a lot.
Okay, so for the next question on my Facebook, one of my family members asked, is there a movie that one of you absolutely loves and the other person absolutely hates? I can't think of any at the moment.
Me neither. I feel like you and I have really similar tastes in
We
movies.
do. I mean, like, genre preferences, I mean, I would say I kind of go more towards, like, thriller horrors, whereas you kind
I'm
of
kind of like more
comedy, like
romance.
happy
Yeah.
romance. So
Yeah.
like, there's a difference there, but there's never been a time where like I'd look through his movies like, oh my god, I hate this movie. Music, you like country? I can't
I do.
stand
I do like country music.
I can't. Is there any like music that I like that you're like, ugh?
Not really, because you're slowly getting me into Post Malone.
He's better now.
Great
So-
question. Can't wait to meet you.
Yes, thank
I've heard a lot
you.
of good things.
Yes.
Okay, so one of my cousins asked us 2 questions.
2 questions.
When you go RVing, what location is your main goal? Maine, well, New England in general. I definitely want to go there. I want to go to Florida.
Those are our 2 main ones. That's like our first real. I love how you catch up on puns that I don't
I
even
know.
mean to say. The next question that your cousin asked is, would you ever get a hairless cat?
Yes, 1,000% yes. I would. I love snakes. I think they're so cute.
See,
Oh my
I
gosh.
love cats. Like, I freaking love cats. Like,
And my mom wants one too, just so you know.
like you know, like, I love cats. Like, Duke and Lola, like, I have 2 cats. Like, they are my babies. Like,
They're so cute.
and they're not hairless, but, you know, still cute.
I love his meows.
That's Duke. That's my cat, Duke. And he has a sister, Lola. They're 2
Oh my
adopted
gosh.
tuxedo cats.
And it's so funny because Lola's meows are like so dainty and sweet, and Duke's
Oh,
are like,
yeah.
meow.
Let me find Lola's meow for our viewers real quick.
Oh, here's Duke.
Oh, the squeaks! That was Lola's little squeak. But anyways, back to Sphinx cats. As I said, I love cats, but Sphinx, I have yet to see one in person. I'm a little
Me too.
skeptical how they feel.
Yes.
I mean, in my brain, I'm like, it probably feels like petting like a person, but I actually heard they feel like peach fuzz. So
Yeah, because I think they do have hair. It's just very, 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 very light.
I am willing to check one out before we
Yes.
consider one, but I'm not like, yes! But yeah, he is. Yeah. So, some next questions are from my friend Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay.
And
I've heard a lot about you.
yeah, she's like one of my best friends. I
Yeah.
love her.
I
But,
can't wait to meet you.
yes, and I can't wait to meet you. One of the questions she asked is favorite fandom: Harry Potter, Marvel, or DC if we had to pick one. I would say Harry Potter for myself.
Me too.
Love, love,
Me
love,
too.
love Harry Potter. I
Love
have
Harry
grown
Potter.
up with Harry Potter.
Me too.
I read the books. I saw the movies in the theaters. Like, obsessed with Harry Potter.
100%.
So the next question my friend Lindsay asked is celebrity crushes. Did you have any?
I would say Jared Leto.
It's a good one. I really liked Matt Bomer. Like, he was really handsome. Like, his eyes were really striking.
I could see that.
Yeah.
What is our dream vacation? Funnily enough, we actually did a video on that. And actually, I think my cousin asked that too. Well, I would love to go to Hawaii.
Yes,
I
Hawaii,
just wouldn't
because,
wanna
like,
fly to
Jurassic
Hawaii.
Park. Like, I'm obsessed with Jurassic Park. They filmed it there. I want to go where they filmed Jurassic World, because you can still go to the sets.
Mhm.
You can go to Indominus Rex, like, pen.
That would be cool.
Yes. So, like, I would say dream vacation besides the RVing, Hawaii.
Definitely.
Yes.
I would want to go to Hawaii, the Bahamas, and
Jamaica. I want to go to Jamaica.
I want to go to Italy too.
Ooh, Italy. I want to go to England.
I want to go to Greece.
I want to go to, like, the English countryside and,
That would
like,
be so
drive
cool.
down, like, a little skinny road with the big
Yes.
hills on the sides and sheep in the fields.
Yes.
I know that was very specific, but that's, like, what I picture.
We definitely. That would be awesome. I would love that. Totally love that.
I would
For
want to go to
sure.
Australia, but I'm too scared because
Oh my God,
literally
they have, like,
everything
spiders the
wants
size
to
of my
kill
dog.
you. Everything wants to kill you.
They have spiders the size of my dog.
Yeah,
Like
I know. And, like, they have the world's deadliest everything, but, like, at the same time, like, Australia looks kind of cool, but I don't know. We'll see.
I would like to see a kangaroo in person.
Yes, I love, and koalas are so
Yes,
cute,
oh
and
my God.
wombats.
I don't know.
Wombats.
I can't think of what a
They're
wombat
so
looks like.
cute. This is a wombat.
Aww.
That's a wombat.
They're
They're
cute.
so cute.
Yeah, I would like to see that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so
we'll see.
yes.
A mutual favorite band or artist. Well, I
Post
would
Malone.
say we have very similar taste in music because
We
you
do.
love Lady Gaga,
I do.
Hank,
Yes.
um,
Post Malone.
Post Malone.
Um,
A lot of artists.
Yeah, there's
I
a
mean,
few
we
others
listen
that I
to a
just
lot
can't
of the
think of.
same music.
yeah, we really do.
Yeah, but I would say at the top, Lady Gaga. I think is
Oh, for
like
sure.
the top. I mean, Lady Gaga. She's my favorite singer of all time. And I'll let you finish. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm good.
Kanye West.
Kanye West.
Yeah, because remember when he was like to Taylor Swift, he's like, "I'll let you finish."
Oh.
Because when I said Lady Gaga is like my favorite singer of all time, I was thinking like, "Oh, Beyonce, favorite
yeah.
singer of all time," or
Yeah.
whatever. But yeah, Lady Gaga, mutual. Plus, you have like books on her and stuff.
I do.
which
I have actually
love.
a giant
Yes.
book from Terry Richardson of Lady Gaga.
Love Lady Gaga.
So, and
Yes.
I got it for Christmas. So. It was awesome.
And last question from my friend Lindsay, and this will be the last question because this is the
So
batteries.
This is our last question, totally, because the battery's.
The battery's about to die, and this is actually the last question that we've received. Is
Sure.
favorite thing about our boyfriend?
If if you take those beautiful green eyes and look straight into that lens right there.
It's not gonna focus because I have it focused on us.
So Chris has eyes that you literally can get lost in, and a Walmart lady actually told us that she is getting lost in them. And I said, I know, right? And she's like, I see you, Bill. I'm like,
And I blushed because that was the first like public gay experience I've had.
So yes, I love his eyes, I love his face, I love his personality, I love his sense of humor because it's really dark, just like me. I love that you're not afraid to be yourself around me. I love your taste in food, music, cars. Your love in cats. I love your love in cats. Like, we both actually say we probably want like 8 cats.
I want a house full of cats.
Me too. Definitely. Like, if we don't have kids, I definitely want cats.
Mm-hmm. Please.
For sure.
My favorite things about him, his personality, his heart, he's just so sweet and caring and so, like, fun to talk to. And also, like, his hair, his eyes,
Everybody
his smile.
loves my hair.
Yes, look
It's
at
so
it.
funny.
It's gorgeous. And I love how
So-
tall you are. I love his hugs.
I love how tall he is too.
And
You're
his
like,
kisses.
I love that you're so tall.
Yeah. I love everything about him, but like your personality and like your looks, I would say. My 2 favorite things.
So, yes.
All right.
So,
Anyways, guys, those were all the questions that we've received thus far from our viewers, friends, and family.
yes.
If there are any questions that we have not been asked yet, please comment down below.
Yes.
Or follow us on Instagram and ask us on there.
Absolutely.
And
You
we'd be
guys did a great
happy
job.
to do another Q&A.
Yes. So, once again, I'm Alex.
And I'm Chris, and we are signing off.
Bye, guys.
See you later.